The latest coming out of Venezuela. Over the weekend, European delegates who were set to meet with opposition leader Juan Guaido were denied entry by Maduro's government. This sparked outrage among opposition supporters, including Republican Senator Marco Rubio, who's rallying Guaido supporters in neighboring Colombia. RT's Ashlee Banks is joining us live from the newsroom with more to this story. Ashlee?
A 6-member European delegation is being expelled after Caracas accused the group of only wanting to meet with the self-proclaimed Venezuelan President Juan Guaido to conspire. The MPs arrived in Venezuela on Sunday and were scheduled to remain in the country until Tuesday. These plans were derailed shortly after the group landed. Delegation member Esteban Gonzalez Pons says upon arrival, their passports were taken and the deportation process was started, only being informed that Maduro didn't want them in Venezuela. Pons took to Twitter saying, quote, "We are first international delegation invited by President Guaido. We are being kicked out today. Tomorrow we will come back to a free Venezuela." Manfred Weber, the head of the largest political group at the European Parliament, blasted Venezuela for its treatment of the MPs, taken to Twitter to say, quote, "My colleagues were denied access to Venezuela tonight. The Maduro regime is scared of what foreign observers will see. He is denying people food and freedom. I expect the EU to act immediately and recognize Juan Guaido as the legitimate president of the country." Just last month, the EU passed a non-binding resolution to recognize Guaido as the interim president. Meanwhile, the U.S. already recognizes the opposition leader as so, although many governments are warning the U.S. against getting involved. Guaido has recently called on volunteers to confront a government blockade that has kept tons of humanitarian aid from flowing into Venezuela. The U.S. is backing his call. Senator Marco Rubio made a visit to Colombia on Sunday. He was based at a staging point for U.S. aid to Venezuela, and he warned soldiers who are loyal to President Maduro that it will be a crime against humanity if they stop goods from getting to the Venezuelan people.
Maduro's regime is not a government. It is a mafia. It is an organized crime syndicate similar to the mafias that existed in the 40s and 50s in all parts of the world and the United States. It's a mafia. It is nothing like a government.
However, the executive director of the Ron Paul Institute says what we're seeing here from the U.S. isn't aid. Instead, it's an effort to impart regime change.
Well, the international aid organizations have explicitly refused to participate in the U.S. quote-unquote humanitarian aid convoy, aid relief to Venezuela, because it's not aid. Essentially what it is a regime change operation disguised as aid. And in fact, that would be illegal according to international law. The politicization, the use of aid, the dangling of food in front of people if they overthrow their government is an absolutely cynical move, which is not allowed according to international law.
Guaido has stated he will have a showdown with President Maduro on February 23rd if things don't change. Donald Trump is scheduled to make remarks to the Venezuelan American community at the Florida International University later this afternoon. Reporting in the newsroom, Ashlee Banks, RT.
Hey YouTube, thanks for checking out our channel. We hope you enjoyed the video. We have tons of content for you just like this. For more of RT America's one-of-a-kind news and analysis, be sure to subscribe and never stop questioning more.